It's your boy Derek for real, man. I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk about, is Louisiana the top state in hip hop? Now we all know rap started in New York, in the Bronx. You got rappers in California, you got rappers in Texas, you got rappers in Florida. Rappers down there in every state and different regions and different sounds come from all over the place. But Louisiana, to me, is my top state overall for hip hop. First off, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not being biased because I'm from Louisiana. My favorite MC of all time is Nas. I love me some Biggie. I love me some Pac, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, all over E40, all the rappers, all the way from Texas. Fat Patch to the DJ Screw, to the Memphis, to the 3-6, Trick Daddy out there in Florida, all the way to Chicago. It don't matter. I listen to all music and I got respect for all states. But to me, Louisiana is the best overall hip hop state, and here's why. First off, we go get to the business side of it. When it comes to the business of the game, Master P is the original OG as far as a rapper turned businessman. Show rappers how to get real money in the game. Wayne get Michael Jackson lawyer to do a new deal, and the rest is history. If it wasn't for Master P and No Limit, I don't think Cash Money would have broke through it like they did, and I don't think it would have been no Rockefellers or none of that. Master P was the original blueprint. Now let's talk about Cash Money. We all know what Cash Money did. Now we talking about Baby and Slim. We talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about Hot Boys. We talking about the big distribution deal in '98 with Universal. Cash Money changed the game moving forward. They took the No Limit blueprint and brought it to a whole nother level. Now we talking about the business, the music, where rappers and artists get their fair share. No Limit and Cash Money is the original blueprint. Okay, moving along. Let's go on to the GOAT rapper conversation. Of course, you got your Jay-Z's, you got your Biggie Smalls, you got your Kendrick Lamars. But down here, we got Lil Wayne. And a prime time Lil Wayne can't be touched by no MC. Not even Eminem. Not even Biggie Smalls. I'm talking about that Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3 Wayne. I'm talking about that No Ceilings mixtape run Wayne. Lil Wayne had verses with Jay-Z, Eminem, Nas, Kanye, and then held his own with all of them. Drizzy, Drake, whoever. And just to further prove Wayne the GOAT, Wayne had Nicki and Drake. Nicki Minaj is considered one of the best female rappers of all time, and we know Drake is one of the biggest stars in the game. And they all come from that Wayne tree. They all come from the GOAT. Moving along, let's talk about producer. On the West Coast, you got the legendary Dr. Dre. Started the NWA, 50 Cent, Eminem, all of them. We know what Dre about. On the East Coast, you got people like DJ Premier and RZA. Top-notch producers, produce whole albums. But down here in that South, we got somebody named Mannie Fresh. And Mannie Fresh can go toe-to-toe with any one of these producers. Mannie Fresh produced real hits, and not only that, Mannie Fresh produced every Cash Money song that came out back in the day. All of them joints was Mannie Fresh beats. From the BG album, to the Hot Boy album, to the Juvenile albums, even to the Big Timers. Mannie Fresh was behind every beat, every snare, every drum. Mannie Fresh was a real in-house producer and one of the best producers in hip-hop overall. I put him against Timbaland, Dre, and whoever else you want to go get. Moving right along, we're going to talk about unique style. Now, we know New York got the grimy East Coast subway sound, the railroad tracks, you know, just that grimy East Coast sound. On the West Coast, you got the G-Funk, you got the palm trees, you got the weed going. It's more laid-back, fun vibes. But down here in that South, we got that bounce music, we got that gangster music. The women like it, the men like it, and it just turn everybody up. It's hard to put on some Jay-Z or some Nas and get into a turn-up mood. Even some Snoop and Dre, like that's cool, but it's not that down south bounce music. You know, Louisiana got that bounce music. It's just a certain style we got down here, and we turn it up all the time. And you know a Louisiana beat when you hear one, just like you know an East Coast beat or a West Coast beat. It's a certain sound that them Louisiana beats got. I think Louisiana got the most polished sound for both men and women. Since we're talking about women, I want to move on to the next point, to how the crowd respond and how women respond to the music. I want to see how some women respond to some Wu-Tang. I want to see how some women respond to some slowed up Texas music. Louisiana got that club music, but it's still gangster. But at the same time, the women can dance to it and everybody can vibe to it. It's not no stiff music. It's not no G-Funk music. And not just the club, because we make reality music too. We got the gangster rappers and shit too. But the music down here is just more fun to listen to and fun to vibe to compared to like an East Coast sound or like a West Coast sound. To me. So when it comes like the crowd involvement and women, I feel like Louisiana ranked the best when it comes to that. And last but not least, my final category is the reality of the raps. Do the people believe what these rappers saying? You know, down here, man, we got boosters. We got NBA young boys. These is reality rappers. They're not really talking about the cars and the money and the guns. They're talking about their real life, their struggles, their family, and people can actually feel this. This is real music. We live by this. We listen to this. We ride to this. This is a way of life down here. We rap that real shit. Our women know our real shit. I just think overall, Louisiana got the best sound, and we did some of the best business in this rap game. We got some of the best rappers like a Wayne, like an NBA Youngboy. We got unorthodox rappers like Kevin Gates. You just never know what type of style you might get. We got all bases covered when it comes to this hip hop, and we elevated the whole sound of hip hop and the business of it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Young Derek for real. I'm out this bitch.